Oh my God,
hey,
who
it's
could that
guy.
be?
Yeah, he seems to have lost some troops. Things don't appear to be going his way.
Dead troops everywhere.
Yep. Bowser, most of our allies have run off or be murdered. Yo, what do we do?
Run off.
We've only had experience fighting Mario. These new guys are too much.
Shut up, all of you. I'm the biggest, baddest brute around, and don't you forget it. But if Mario hears that I've been kicked out of my own castle, my reputation will be ruined. Even I have an image to keep up, you know. Let's show him who's boss around here.
Pay no attention to the fact they're walking near Mario, because I don't think I'm supposed to be going in this area this way. But
This was an aside.
So what's fun to note here, so you remember He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, right?
Yeah, he never fucking showed up in She-Ra. I was really pissed when they didn't have a crossover episode.
I think they were trying to give him his own cartoon, and then they would have, they canceled it because it didn't happen. But so like, he's always talking about by the power of Grayskull, but Grayskull is actually Skeletor's home in the lore because it's a skull, versus he lives on Snake Mountain, which is. So all Skeletor wants is his home back, and you kind of feel very sympathetic for him at a certain point. Also, it's just fun to rip on Skeletor. Anyway, oh dear, I sure hope the kids are okay.
Skeletor.
I know how you're feeling, but moping around here ain't gonna do a damn thing. If only we had the ability to jump. My goodness. Or if we only had the ability to form a human pyramid.
Oh, she's just walking away.
I know what I said, but I don't think I'd be feeling any different if I was her. We're getting nowhere fast. We'll never reach the kids at this rate. See that up there? That's the old entrance to the mines.
Well, the kids played in the
We
fucking
can't
mines.
reach it anymore. Boy, that fellow Mario were here. He could reach that in a heartbeat. Well, speak of the devil, how convenient there. Well, I'll be a Goomba's uncle if it ain't him in the flesh. Mario, you're a lifesaver. Mario, have you heard the news? News? What news? Well, Dinah took her little brother into the mines so
we
they
heard
could
that
play.
news.
And then a huge star crashed in the mountain, caused a big cave-in. Now they're trapped inside. Rob, I had the option to say no, and I just said no. You think you'd be proud of me. I don't know why.
I appreciate it, you know,
Yeah.
but
and now their
don't
daddy,
like
who
you.
was looking for him, is trapped too. Mario, will you rescue them?
No.
Of course, because otherwise we don't move the plot forward.
They let
Thanks,
you say
Mario.
no in this game.
Well, there's the entrance up there. Well, they say no, but you have to help
I
them
mean,
eventually.
but
'Cause-
like, it's not like Pokemon where when you say no, they're like, ha ha ha. Fuck
Yeah.
you. What's that? You said yes? I thought that's what I thought.
Yeah, fuck you. Exactly, yeah. No, but I mean, here we have to do it because otherwise that's how the game moves forward. Excellent. I'm glad Gino's so powerful. Damn it.
Oh man, so in the opening of Pal World, you got the character creator, right?
Yeah.
There's a randomize button. You can create
Oh, you can really make some fucked up
truly
characters?
horrible shit when you hit randomize.
Nice.
Like, it just immediately fucks all the proportions. So, like, you'll turn bright green, your thighs will turn, like, huge, and your torso will basically disappear, and you'll just look like a fucking... I don't know, like, it's weird how much of, like, a stick goblin you look.
Well, that's always
Or
fun
you'll
when
have
you can make
huge
it really
tits and
fucked
a
up.
thick beard, and look like I don't know, like your legs disappeared, like they've withered away, but like
Oh, so
you're the size of a
you can
tree.
get polio in Power World?
Yeah,
Is
but
that what
like
we're learning?
your gut is the size of like a tree. Like they put a randomize button in and it's worthless. It's just for your character creator. A lot of the character creation stuff was really bad.
Well, but they have a whole bunch of different options. Now, it depends what you're trying to. It depends what you're trying to get out of a randomized thing. Like, if you're trying to make something that looks good, of course, yeah, there's not going to be a lot for you there. But, like, I don't know.
In a well-done game, the randomize option should still give you things that are
That are not completely
aesthetic.
fucked up. Yeah. That's fair, but
They
at least
shouldn't
it's
just
it's
totally-
random.
It is. It does just totally
But it's
randomize.
okay. I know you spent a lot more time shitting on it than I have, and I should shit on it more. I don't have a lot of opinions on it.
Yeah, I saw a few hours of it yesterday. And
Correct. Well, that's why you feel more comfortable shitting on it. I'm just looking at it from the standpoint of, like anything else, they're getting a crap ton of money on it.
I mean, yeah,
they
they're
could
making fucking
they could spend that money and make a better game. No Man's Sky sucked like hell when it first came out.
I mean, this one is an early access game, so they might turn it around.
Correct. And very clearly, it's doing enough for a lot of people where it's the most streamed thing, where it's, it's certainly at least for the first weekend.
It is actually. I wonder what it looks like later in the
IGN
game.
gave it an 8 out of 10. They're fans of it.
This is one of the least polished. I mean, I guess again it's early access.
Scarlet and Violet was not polished, but they gave that a 6.
It's only slightly worse than Scarlet and Violet in terms of polish.
Correct. So in terms of we're used to monster collecting games where there's no polish. I don't get what the big deal is personally. So what if there's some things that they can improve on? That's every...
it's miserably graphically glitchy in the same way that Scarlet and Violet is, but...
Yeah, so who cares? Just
There's a lot of stuff that it needs to fix. The textures, or not the textures, the ground isn't, smooth properly, so if your dudes are, walking around, sometimes they'll just get caught on, a crack, and then be stuck until you go pick them up and move them.
Right. And that's the thing with a game that is in early access. It gives you time to figure out, how to do it, how to build it and stuff. Now, granted, I think if it was just a generic game, I
mean, the overall concepts are fun. I want Pokemon games that do a whole bunch of different stuff.
Well, correct. But what I'm saying is, in a world where if there's no Pokemon in this game, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, if there weren't Pokemon in this, it would just be another cookie cutter. It would be it would literally just be a collection of.
Well, because Temtem and the other one, those captured people's imaginations for a minute because they were Pokemon games, even though they weren't actually Pokemon games. So there was, they captured people's imaginations briefly. For a hot moment.
What were the Shin Megami Tensei games? Were those the precursor to...
You're thinking of... Well, actually, I don't know if they're the precursors, because there's... Well, because that was you could have a party, but it wasn't really a party. You just would have attacks and stuff that you could do based on negotiating with demons and stuff.
Yeah. I remember you could get a lot of demons or do demon collection type shit, but it wasn't quite...
Well, there's also, Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest Monsters just came out with a new entry this year, in December actually. So yeah, so there is Pokemon has never had a monopoly on the monster recruitment game. They've just done it in a way that is approachable to a mass market audience. Pokemon is simple at its very core. Yes, you could be an asshole like me and play Showdown and play competitive and stuff. But at its core,
try and get to the...
at its core, it's meant to be baby simple for babies.
If I can get to the highest rank in PvP in Pokemon Go, then I get the full set from my favorite character.
Who's your favorite character?
Full set. Well, I'm glad you asked that
question,
Ross.
Clobwire?
Who the fuck is Clobwire?
Clobwire is the name of Melmetal that you didn't know correctly, and you just called him Clobwire. And we had an episode of Amori that was called Clobwire, Rob, which I'm sure you probably forgot.
Well, I now have a Melmetal, so...
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
That's not a character, you ass.
Who is a character, then? I don't know who's in Pokemon Go. I can't see that right now. I'm looking for eggs.
Look at this hat. Look at the hat.
I was going to say, it's very Jotaro of you.
No, not that character.
Who?
Let's see if they've got a picture of him around here.
You look like Jotaro or Captain Stubing. Who on earth are you supposed to be if not Jotaro?
The best Pokemon character ever created.
Oh, you're talking about the guy from the new anime? The guy with the Captain Pikachu?
Nope.
Who? I've gotten lucky.
Everyone's
3 battles
favorite
in a row.
isekai main character.
Ah, the train conductor. Okay, I'm not looking at it. I'm just guessing.
Look, it's the train conductor.
I mean, it kind of is, yeah.
I spent so much fucking time in the battle subway. I said that a million times, as our viewers will know.
You
in
have,
the fucking Pokemon episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, I must have spent, like, I don't know, put fucking 500 hours in the black and white. I must have spent 200 of them in the subway, because it was not fun to do PvP in that era.
No, it wasn't.
But the battle
I
subways
just had a first
were,
down by a one. That was a one-hit KO.
And this is what happens, gentlemen, when you don't put anything into defense. Eventually, the game catches up,
Actually, I've been putting everything into defense. I haven't been putting anything into magical defense.
Damn.
Because attack and defense are raced at the same time.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Now, I don't have a lot of HP, so that's something I probably want to start investing in.
But yeah,
Or not.
if I can get I've got like 40 days left in the season, and if I can get my rank up high enough, I can get most of his stuff. The highest rank I probably won't be able to get up to because that just requires too much grinding.
Uh-huh.
But the highest rank is also his pose. Fuckers. That's one of the best parts. The second highest is his coat. Luckily the hat was easy to get.
Nice.
But like his fucking pants and gloves and shit come first.
Uh-huh.
And I don't give a shit about getting those.
Makes sense. Well, why not? The pants are the most iconic part, Rob.
No, the giant coat, you ass face. I
What?
don't even know what the pants look
I'm
like.
always looking at his pants.
Oh, so you're always staring at his junk.
Yes.
Well, I guess you know.
Mario, you come to help us out. One problem, though, this is a dead end. We need a bomb to blast here. Think you can find one? Okay, so I need to go the other way and get a bomb first.
What was the end of his arc? Like, what happens to him at the end?
Nothing.
He just walks off and that's it. Like,
He's
like,
still in the town.
So it was just like he teaches you, imparts you some wisdom, challenges you to a fight, and then he's like, "Yes, I think this is familiar. I'm going to make some train puns," and then he just leaves.
Well, he's still a part of the village and stuff, but I mean, like, yeah, his part of the story's over. Like, he's there for literally no reason. Again, Pokemon is not a well-made game.
Oh, I know,
and
but
therefore
it was just weird to include another isekai person, but one with amnesia,
yes.
but who seems to have like a storyline of his own.
But
going
also,
on.
in fairness, at the end of the game, you also don't get to go back to your
I
own
know.
time.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
You become your own grandma.
Yeah. You definitely fry from Futurama. Yeah. We know what this looks like.
I mean, yeah.
It only deals damage to one enemy. That's stupid.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
I guess it's better though. I don't know. Maybe it's more balanced. I guess. But yeah, no. You see, you don't get to go. You don't get to go back home. So like it's. God, yeah. Pokemon games are so dumb, and that's why Power World exists.
Yeah.
Because we're continue to try to find somebody to make a better Pokemon game than Game Freak.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, fuck.
And nobody's gonna be able to do that. It's just because every time they do, there's always some caveat that has to happen for it to be bad. I will say the Pokemon roguelike is great, but that's just stealing from Pokemon. So
what I mean, yeah, that's hella fun. But
yeah,
what? How do they include the terrestrial or whatever mechanic into Showdown?
in Showdown, I can show you that in a minute. Where's the bomb? Is there not a?
Was it earlier instead?
No, this is only branching path. Where does this take me? Ow!
Well.
Did I just Dark Souls myself? Oh, here we go. That's what it is. A story beat.
Coins, beautiful coins. Listen up. How did I do this? Listen up. Let's leave this half-wit Mario here and split. Anyone got a beef with that? Later, bitch. I stole all your shit.
Okay, so there we go. That's what it is. Mario caught guys again.
He took our coins too. Let's chase him down and get them back.
God,
Are you
Peter would be such a great voice. Yeah, I'm completely broke.
Yep.
Peter would be such a great voice for Gino. Fuck.
It's a classic Gino voice.
It sure would be, yeah.
Oh boy, looks like dead end here. Not to worry.
He's got dynamite.
Yeah, I got a bomb. Never leave home without him. Don't say it at the airport though.
Well, he's not getting on a plane. Are you kidding?
Yeah,
In that outfit?
A dinosaur on a plane.
Yeah.
With a
Silly.
top hat.
Exactly. Yeah. Like that'd be ridiculous. He's never getting through the TSA.
I know. We just went through the TSA a whole bunch.
Yeah. TSA's fun. What do you think of Orlando's airport? I think it sucks.
I mean, I don't know. It's like any tiny ass airport. I mean, it's
It's
not
not tiny. Yeah.
It's relatively tiny.
Well, compared to O'Hare,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I guess it's not like a tiny ass airport. Like the one in Oklahoma, for instance, was just like you step off the plane and you're fucking at the taxis.
Uh-huh. Well, Midway's kind of like that.
Yeah, Midway's like that too.
Yeah, if you can fly out of Midway, flying out of Midway is the way to fly out.
Usually Midway's like just, I don't know, 30, 50+% more expensive.
Well, it's mostly Southwest that flies out of there, so therein lies the problem, is you sacrifice the ability to have a good flight versus the ability to go to Midway, which is unfortunate, but sometimes you do what you got to do.
Shit, I thought it was that one too.
Yeah, I did too.
That was the one that swung all over.
Every now and again, there's one that causes me trouble, but I've never lost it, so.
That's true.
All right, I think I need to start investing in HP. Yep, HP. Got it.
Yeah, that was HP.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the airport, I don't even remember much of what was in it. We basically just walked right through it. We took the fucking tram and then left.
I don't like that the airport Chili's is before the TSA.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yes.
Yeah, when we got to it, I was just like...
Because, like, the airport Chili's is an important part of what I feel most airports should have.
Right.
Because it's a place for you to... Well, it's a place for you to sit down and, you know, fuck off until your plane gets there.
Yeah,
Okay, Gino died but then didn't. That's cool.
Danielle's got a lot of anxiety around making the flight on time. So she's one of the show up there 3 hours early type of people, which is fine.
Maybe not 3 hours, but I show up early. I show up early, but that's all the more reason why the airport is, you know.
It's at 11. We show up at fucking 8.
Right.
But I mean, to be fair, boarding's at like 10:10.
Sure.
But she's always just worried it's gonna take a super, super long time, and it's
you
usually
bitches.
It's usually relatively quick.
Give me my money, you bitches.
Oh, so
that counts as a victory.
It's amazing. Just you wait till we get you for this. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow, but someday.
I missed an attack, and all three of you ran, and I still won. Oh, I got a flower tab. That's nice, I guess.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But I was just like, Danielle, let's stop at the bar and get a drink. Let's stop at the bar and get a drink, because I was just exhausted.
Right, because also flying is an exhausting process. It sucks.
Always is, yeah.
Yeah.
We had to do like the car return and the rental return.
Yep. So as a person who has missed a flight before,
that's rough.
We always show up to the airport early in my family.
Understandable.
So yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing. Not reading it again. That's fair. Flower tab. That's nice.
But yeah, it was. I mean, we made it. We made all the flights.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually my go-to, like in O'Hare, I go and sit at the Chili's and then get a drink
Yes.
and then go on my plane. In Oklahoma, I fucking boarding wasn't supposed to be until like a 10:30 or something like that. And that's when I had seen boarding, and so I had gotten a drink at the bar, which was just like right at the terminal, like right where the plane was going, basically. And then I finished up there, got up and went to the bathroom at like 10:15. And as I'm going to the bathroom, they call my name over the speaker, and they're like, "Hey,
where the fuck are you? It's time."
I'm like, what? I have like 15 minutes before boarding's supposed to even start. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Time to go.
Yeah.
No, what happened? Did you?
I think I was looking at the time boarding was finishing or something. I'm not sure. Like because I was right there the whole time, just like waiting and like watching the clock and waiting. And I think I just misread what time I was actually supposed to be there, or like read one of the boarding numbers and not the group I was in, or something like that. But I was definitely last on the plane. But people were still like setting up on the plane at the time.
Well, that happened to us in Vegas, and they didn't let us on the flight.
Oh damn!
So we got stuck in Vegas for a whole extra little bit here. Which I mean, you know, that was, you know.
Wait,
Vegas,
was that the Vegas trip with Scott and Savant?
No, that was the Vegas trip with my parents when I was 17. Because, you know, it's a great
17-year-old in Vegas.
It's a great age to be in Vegas if you don't have a fake ID. It's great. it's great. I didn't have a fake ID because I wasn't cool enough. But yeah, no, because you can't gamble. The kid stuff doesn't do
Ramsay's
for you.
Fish counter?
No, because I didn't have autonomy to do whatever I wanted then.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Gordon Ramsay's fish counter is pretty cool though. They had one in Orlando I wanted to go to, but
really,
because we were just walking around and I was just like, that's Gordon Ramsay's fucking fish thing. They got one of those in Vegas. It's basically just they sell only fish and chips, and you just get fish and fucking fries.
Okay, where did I miss
fish and fries?
Where did I miss this guy at? He's somewhere around here. Oh, he just came back again. Oh, there you go.
So you had to give yourself another concussion for him to show up?
I guess so.
Old school game design, man. not quite Earthbound levels of like run around.
What the fuck do you do? But it's kind of
it is like run around and do things.
It's
until
kind of
sticks,
adjacent enough to it.
in that it's like not clear exactly what to do or not intuitive.
Right. Oh, there you
Shit.
are.
Oh shit.
So he just
Yeah,
randomly shows up.
Ah.
Oh, so he's just faster than you. Then I guess is the kind of the deal. I guess. I don't know.
But this time you get to straight up battle him.
Well, I got to straight up battle him last time. I was.
Well, yeah, but you had to chase him around and touch him a whole bunch.
This is true. Yeah.
Inappropriately.
I like to think he touched me more than anything else.
There's
Touch
a lot of
my heart,
inappropriate
maybe.
touching.
Yeah.
Oh. So his touching was metaphorical.
Yes. But my touching was very much not.
Very literal. Look at
Yes.
that. Look at all that touching.
Look at all that touching.
No touching!
So somebody put up one of those signs of work, and the very second I was more interested than anything else in touching it as soon as I can.
You want the back? You want it back? You got to take me down first.
Oh, he took some of my items. I think. Yeah.
Monster toss.
Ow, bitch.
I threw a spiny at you, fucking egg.
Okay, I'm missing that key window there. That's fine. Though. I'll use triple move. We know what that looks like. Bam.
Bam. Oh, that was a bunch of damage though.
I appreciate that as Fetch Quest has gone on, we pass idioms and stuff back and forth to each other. Like,
What did I say? Fuck you. Whatever I said. Fuck you.
Well, kind of like that, but
What did I say? Oh God.
well, so like you did BAM at the same time I did BAM, which I often do. So, but also much like that, like I've adopted. I would never.
That's just a classic defense. It's not as good as the Han Solo defense.
What's the Han Solo defense? Is
That's when-
that okay when you kiss your sister? No, that's the other one. Sorry.
No, it's when Jabba's grilling Han about something, and he says, "It's not my fault. I got sidetracked," which was just totally irrelevant to like the conversation, or like not a real excuse.
You found a bomb. Now we'll bust through it in no time. Well, because like they had to be very careful how they wrote him because he was meant to be a hero. Like that's the whole reason why Han shooting first was something they changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's follow the tracks to the end. Want the star? It's probably in the back. Let's mosey along now. I guess you're right. I'd just be a burden on you fellas.
fucking mole.
Well, then I'm counting on you to find the kids here. Well, thanks a lot, Mario. Guess I'll be going back to tell Mom about everything. Yeah, because like that's like the whole reason why every Star Wars fan like says like, yeah, Han shot first. But I mean, you know, because he did shoot first in the original theatrical cut, and then George Lucas changed it later because he thought it was counterintuitive to him being a hero.
Yeah.
And he's not wrong.
I heard
Like
Han was originally not supposed to. Oh no, wait, that was something else.
Han was not originally supposed to
Show
live.
up until later.
Oh,
But no, I was thinking of something else.
well, Han may not have shown up in Return of the Jedi. They left it ambiguous because at that point Harrison Ford was becoming a big star. So like that's definitely something.
Wait, did he not show up straight up in Return of the Jedi?
No, he did, but that was always a question mark because it was not a guarantee he was going to do that.
Oh yeah.
So that's why they kind of left it ambiguous in Empire his fate.
Yeah.
So that thing just straight up dies and
so
just
it's
one
just an
shots
auto
you.
kill. Yeah. It's an
Yeah,
auto kill.
it's just an auto kill, which is fine. That's why you have
As long as
pick-me-ups.
as long as this is one of those games where like the protagonist can die and it doesn't kill the game.
It's also one of those games where you can just get a random freebie for when you use an item. That's the other thing
That's
too.
wild. I mean, it's always been like that, but
It has
It's
been.
kind of wild.
Oh yeah. So the idea of death is kind of just
It's
whatever.
a good intro to RPGs kind of a game.
It is, yeah.
Even if he's shimmying like a fucking like he's got a poop.
I know, right? Yeah, this is not doing much for you. I
Man's
will
got a poop.
I will start raising my HP
shit.
later. It's just not right now.
Kill these motherfuckers.
I'm killing them. I'm doing what I can as quick as I can. Okay, I killed as many as I could.